This is not your night, Kira. How's it going, Clone Club, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this Orphan Black Echoes reaction. Today, we are joining our favorite show about a bunch of clones, and this one is Season 1, Episode 7, The Dog's Honest Truth. And last episode, we kind of got a lot of answers to a lot of stuff. We were introduced to Xander, who I thought might have been a printout, a younger printout of that Darrow dude who's the billionaire, and I was right. And then I was also right on Kira's lab partner kind of betraying her, and he ended up building another lens for Darrow, and he just kind of realized that he was under his thumb, and he ended up, offing himself. And then we also found out that Kira ended up making a second printout of Eleanore, one that's a more complete scan of her, so it's like, the proper age, and she has her memories, but she is still closer to developing Alzheimer's. So it's like, you don't know why. I mean, you know why Kira did it. She's in love and she's grieving, but it's like, come on, Kira, that's not an ethical thing to do. And, it comes out that she was having an affair anyway. So it's like, come on, I just printed you and you're already sleeping around. What's going on? But yeah, I'm just really excited to jump into this episode and see what we get. And if you guys like these reactions and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, right now, y'all can go watch the Season 1 finale of Orphan Black Echoes, as well as some patron-exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. If not, it'll be right here eventually. And if you guys really want to help me out, please share this with all your socials and fan groups and all that kind of stuff. The more people that watch, the more I can do reactions just like this. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's episode of Orphan Black Echoes. This one again is Season 1, Episode 7, The Dog's Honest Truth. Let's do it. Did you bring the cat with you, Jennifer? Jennifer. I mean, I guess hopefully not with your birds.
I can explain. What are you doing here?
I just came for help. Don't try to turn this around on me.
This is not your night, Kira. Imagining opening up the door and
You
it's
can go now.
a younger you.
I need to talk to Kira about Jules. They took her. Whatever you're feeling now, it does get a little better.
You become okay with being a thing, I guess.
Am I a printout?
I didn't want to think. Am I a printout? I'm sorry.
That would be a weird feeling.
Did you think that you were going to be able to keep that secret forever?
I was hoping.
You were so sick. I don't want to hear it. You were gone, and I was so scared.
It still doesn't give you the right to play God.
Death is not something that you could just skip over. I know, but you opened your eyes, and you loved me again.
How long had it been since she looked at her like that, too?
Always been so afraid of losing people. That's what makes life life. We had a good life, but those things only come around once.
In your case, twice.
That's what makes them mean something.
I mean, it does show the dedication that Kira has for her, but...
There's a teenager. I didn't know about her, I swear. Let go. The shit you went through growing up. You should have known better.
How much longer do I have?
I'm working on a transplant technique. How much longer?
She doesn't want your treatments anymore.
2 years.
She's like, you brought me back to life just to suffer and die again.
The woman you loved died. Please don't leave me. I'm sorry.
Damn. That door slamming shut hurt more than anything she said. That meant that it was final. And I don't blame Eleanore realistically, because she died. And now that you have 2 years until you lose your mind and you die again, that's not fair. But you do got 2 more years to try to fight it off. And then you can just try again, right? I mean, that's just, I get it.
This isn't what we talked about.
What's up, clone daddy? Pretty much, right?
She figured it out.
She saw you practicing to be you.
I just didn't think there was another one out there like me.
It was your job to build trust.
I'll fix this.
I think he built the trust perfectly, to be honest. And if he's trying to live another generation through him, they're gonna know that it's not him because he's public and he's aged. Hell yeah! They didn't check your pockets, did they?
I'm sorry about yesterday. I know you got your file.
The hell's behind that door?
I think I can make it up to you. There's Master Key.
You stole it?
She suppressed the smile right there, so it's working.
Right.
Oh, God!
How you gonna do with an older version with a gun?
You were there when she was taken away. Can you guess that I'm feeling?
Unmitigated rage?
So this is where I was.
Born, you and me both.
I hope they clean it out after each use.
Oh, what are you doing?
Come on in.
Now, if she was printed at 16, is she like 0 right now? Would she have an extra 16 years of life, or is like all of her cells 16 years of age printed?
Jules is part of something bigger than you can possibly understand.
Tell me.
She's with Daros now. You seem kind of agitated, kiddo. Have you considered therapy?
Oh, hit her. There you go. You ain't gonna kill her, but it doesn't mean you can't hit her.
What?
I'm really glad you're here. It's been pretty lonely.
How long have you been here?
Less than a year. It's not a prison.
Anywhere you can't leave is a prison.
You hearing that, Israel?
I love new experiences.
What were you thinking?
Close your eyes.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for this for a whole year. Oh, that is a dose. Jules! That was not okay. That was not okay. She might have just straight up killed that man.
You did it again? Are you okay?
Don't worry about it.
We'll get through this together, big brother.
This is Daros' past. That's his motivation to go into the sciences to cure his little sister. I'd do anything for my little sister, so I get it.
Never could have come this far.
So she was the Captain Marvel fan. Oh, he's tapping into Daros' memory, isn't... I honestly didn't see her take that, but I guess why wouldn't she? Even better plan than just dosing him.
Fuck it.
Is it like a Fitbit? I'm guessing it's like a monitor, some way to contact like certain people. I don't know.
Rough night? Daros has Jules on his compound. He's got something planned. Did Josh say anything?
Killed himself last night right in front of me.
And then my wife broke up with me.
Eleanor's out there if she doesn't take her medication to delay the onset of Alzheimer's.
Where do you think she would have gone?
Where do you think you
I
go?
will handle Eleanor, but you will help me. Look at me.
She's like, damn, you're just like Eleanor.
There's a kid in danger and a billionaire with a human printer, so I don't really care how shitty you feel.
You tell her. You know, the one thing I don't like about the show is how shitty they're making Kira. Like, we all love Kira, but this Kira, like, she's... I don't know.
Hi.
Got a lot to tell you. Your mother and I are divorcing, and I died, and I was reprinted, and I'm not the same person, so I'm not your mom. Bye.
Go, come on.
Oh.
All right, I got this. I'll pick her up.
If we follow Jules, she might lead us to Lucy.
Do you want me to
Loose
do
tail.
something about the boy?
Oh.
I'll deal with him.
At least it didn't fill up. I was gonna fill up with some goo and start printing a dude on top of the dude. I wonder if that had like data on it, you know, if it was like a hard drive.
So the entire year that I was away at school, you were sick. How could you not tell me something like this?
There's something else that's a little bigger.
We thought if we told you, you would end up dropping out and coming home.
You're okay now.
It's not that simple.
It's probably the most complex it could possibly be.
You're familiar with your mother's work. I know you'd tell me I was being silly for talking to you like this, like you can hear me.
Whose grave is this? Don't let it be Helena's, please. Don't want it to be any of the Sestras.
I thought I could put everything back the way it was. But the thing I didn't see coming was
Eleanor's grave.
I couldn't put myself back the way I was. Living through you dying changed me, and that pushed her away. So now I am going to fix what I've done.
This is some Orphan Black music.
But I have to leave you here.
It's an unmarked grave. The two birds. I was just about to ask, I wonder how she got around Eleanor dying and then coming back to life. You know, that doesn't happen. So what would happen to like her ID and all that stuff? Where's your poppers? Oh yeah, the title's called something about a dog. But I guess if she just buried her in an unmarked grave, she was never dead, you know, officially. Oh, what you call
Hello?
it, puppy?
Hi. It's okay.
Don't get hit by a car. Please don't kill the dog. Yeah, just a good boy.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe you're just not ready.
No.
A lot of time, money went into printing the perfect me.
You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself.
I'll find some other use for you.
Just took him off his plan.
We had a sister.
Why didn't you tell me about her?
Maybe you need to print him a dying sister so he can get the same motivation. Now, I swear, if Darrow actually does that, I don't think he'd have the scan to do it, but if he did that, that would be the most evil, fucked up thing I could imagine. It's awesome. They're all charging ports. That's the future I want to live in.
No dogs.
He's not mine.
Got food for her, at least.
Help me out here?
Sure, it'll cost you.
Style 1-800-COLLECT or 1010-220. Hi, it's Bob. We had a baby. It's a boy.
Don't worry, she's not here.
Maybe we should call Mom. Who is this?
It's me. 20 years ago.
This is my younger self. It's nice to meet you.
So she's what? She's some kind of...
Yes, I'm a Printout.
We're just gonna call this Print Club from now on, or what? I still like Clone Club myself.
You're still my son and I still love you.
Why are you telling me this?
The woman that you knew as Eleanore, your mother, died 2 years ago when you were away at school.
Imagine looking into the eyes of
Kira
your
didn't
living
live with
dead
her.
mom.
So
That
she
would
made
just
Lucy.
be... She's like, yep, I don't know what to say in this moment because it's super awkward.
Get out!
Bro, you're like in a cult. You believe their shit. Like, you can't believe this?
Come on, gotta go.
It's kind of the same reaction that Eleanore had to Kira. She wanted her to leave, and then Lucas wanted her to leave.
Hey, kid.
Oh, don't leave the puppy. There you go. That dog is probably working for Darrow, though. Is it a printed puppy? I don't know if I would take a printed puppy. I mean, if you lose a dog, you can't create that same dog again. But apparently you could in this universe. It's gonna make him want to leave. Got a new plan for him, and he doesn't like that. Keep printing out a bunch of himself. He's gonna make a brand new caster.
She was only here 3-4 minutes tops. And the dog.
She had a dog?
To the county shelter down the road.
You got a security camera in there?
I mean, she didn't break it out of the pound. Instead of Clone Club, can we be called Print Pals, I guess? I don't know.
We've always been honest with each other. I couldn't lie to him about this.
You haven't always been honest with each other because you're brand new. So saying you're the same person is agreeing with what Kira wanted, technically, right?
I've been carrying this around forever.
That was the day I tried to teach him how to water the plants. Not my memory.
Who cares whose memory it is if it makes you happy? I only have one memory. Jules has the same one.
And it's not a good one.
There's a lot of blood.
Worst day of my life. My father, our father, was clinically depressed. Slit his wrists.
Depression is another one that's really, really hard to deal with, you know? It's an unfair thing. Being sad to exist, it's not fair. Man, this show really does hit the feels sometimes.
Craig, I'm kind of busy right now.
Hey, it's me.
Where are you? I'll come get you.
I have an idea. I think it's time we start fighting back.
Oh, and it has a chip in it. That sucks. But that's some good detective work by that dude. Gotta give him that.
So Xander and Darrow's just ate lunch together. Seems really happy having his own mini-me around. Maybe this was a mistake.
You think? Juniper medication. It's every single day.
Can we meet? I need your help.
Huh. Looks like a party.
Get him, boy. Get him. What a hell of a party. Hell yeah, Lucy. And if that was her plan?
What about him?
He's the best.
Wasn't chipped, but he had a tracker. Hell yeah.
No!
Hey,
Come on!
Where's he going? That dog's just like, I did my job. I gotta go home now. Well, he was just the bestest boy.
Jules, Eleanore. Me.
At least we age gracefully.
I like this one. I gotta say, having the clones in the same scene is much easier in this show than in the last one, isn't it? Oh, you pulled his ear off. The dog's gonna eat that, isn't he? Oh, gross, he did. That fucking dog ate my ear. God damn, that was gross. That ear was just dangling.
Hey, you said Josh was in deep with Darrow's? How much do you know?
I still don't know if she can be trusted, but she has been kind of there for them. I don't know. All right, everybody, this was Orphan Black Echo, Season 1, Episode 7. Something about a dog, and that dog was such a good boy. Until the end, when he ate the detached ear, that was just a little gross. This one, Eleanore found out the truth that she did die, and she was printed, and then she ended up going to tell their son Lucas, and he was pissed off. But it's funny because Lucas acted like Eleanore did towards Kira to Eleanore. He was just like, I don't need to deal with this right now, just get out of here. So it's like, I don't think that Eleanore and Kira are done together yet. She's definitely probably a little upset, I'm guessing, but for the most part, I think that once she calms down, she'll realize, even though they're not your memories, if they make you happy, are they bad? You know, that's good. You want those those memories to keep you happy, because that's what you experienced, even if it wasn't you personally. I guess your consciousness experienced it and you still hold on to that. So those are just moments of happiness that you can tap into, is what I'm thinking. And I think that's important, but I don't know if it's going to be as important to her in the long run, but I think she'll come around. And then Lucy escaped by drugging the dude, but right when the guy found her with that dog collar, I don't know why the dog just left, because it seemed to really like Jules, but it just left after it did its job. Like, it just wanted to make sure she was safe, and then the dog just like fucked off and went back to the pound or something. I'm not sure if that was like a trained dog, or if that was just, you know, just one of those people you meet in the wild and he helps you, and I don't know, but that was a good boy. They tracked the dog's collar, and right when he was about to get out, Lucy smashed him and really kind of fucked him up, and they got away. So one of the best episodes so far, just really good all throughout. And yeah, I just want to know what you thought. What'd you think about that dog and him eating the ear, and especially, you know, all this, the truth and all this information just being dumped in the show? Because Orphan Black, you know, they stretched out the truth for as long as they could. You gotta let me know in the comment box down below. And remember, if you guys like these reactions and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, right now, y'all can go watch the Season 1 finale of Orphan Black Echoes, as well as some patron-exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. If not, it'll be right here eventually. And if you guys really want to help me out, please share this with all your socials and fan groups and all that kind of stuff. The more people that watch, the more I can do reactions just like this. And yeah, that's going to be about it for me tonight, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear a mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week with some more Orphan Black Echoes. Take it easy, guys.
Me.